sorry, what kind of science did she say we were?
If you must know, I'm an entomologist.
Ants? Well, that's just great. I mean, a Washington pawn sent here to set up a regime of mystical, long-winded tree people.
I think they want to hear what you said to me on our first date.
And I'm trying to say maybe you've had a bit too much to drink.
There's nothing wrong with being a 7. To my face.
What's this, Tony like?
I don't know. Mature. Really smart.
Really?
Yeah. He's coming over for dinner.
Really? When is that?
I gotta go. Olin? Hi. Still doing that makeup thing?
I don't mean to imply that it's a good thing that you're single.
No, it's okay. I get it.
You don't have anything medically wrong with you, do you, that would prevent you from getting pregnant?
Huh?
Every word goes to Greg James!
Wow, this is an honor. This is unbelievable. Thank you, everybody. Best screenplay. Wow. I wrote that thing a while ago, a little bit ago, and decided to act it. And actually, I have to give it up to the actors who were in it, Mia and Kelsey, who I thought did an outstanding job to produce that. It's really what makes it come alive. And my wife, obviously, Casey, who helped me with some of the feminine moments in it as well. Anyway, thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
I would love to see Portland continue to grow. I think we need to up our game even more. I think we get a little bit too complacent, and I think there's definitely way more room for us to grow.
Nope. And the winner is Chris Wilson.
Thank you. I'm way too sober for this. Visual effects take a long time, so I super appreciate getting anything for that. And thank you so much for Jerry for putting this on. So thank you so much.
I think we have like a really strong community here, and things like this I think helps bring everyone together, shows everybody what everyone's doing, and being able to recognize the people that are doing really great work in the community is wonderful.
Come a little closer than you see. Come on, come on, come on. Things aren't always what they seem to be.
Welcome to Portland. Are you doing the No Pants Max ride?
No.
Silly. Are you guys wearing pants? No pants. I'm leaving today.
For this particular event, I chose a Morved. So because this is Game of Thrones, I didn't just choose any Morved. I chose River of Skulls Morved from Twisted Oak Winery.
Where are we going? Where are we going? What's happening? What's happening?
We'll take it back.
As you can see, we are ready to roll. We're waiting for somebody important.
She might have used it.
She might have used
it. It is distinctly categorized as Huxelrebe. However, it is not federally approved as a grape variety. Hence that it is a fanciful name like Star Thistle Cuvée that will be on the label instead of the Huxelrebe.
What a beautiful Pacific sailfish. I don't think anybody can appreciate how beautiful of an animal this is. until they come up and see one of them up close.
And the winner, Mississippi Rising, Erich Demerath.
These guys are kidding. You cannot see anyone from this perspective. I'd like to thank the Academy for all your votes, of course, and Jim Grunberg, Mississippi Studios, for allowing us to do the documentary on the place.
Thanks, and it's just funny because we spend so much time, making stuff up that we went for documentary. So, thank you.
I mean, I have no desire to move to LA to do any production. I mean, I want to do it here. I want to create more work here, create more jobs, develop the scene here more. And, it certainly has the talent, and certainly I like the fact that, you can write your own rules here by doing indie filmmaking and, unlike LA, and take some creative risks. And that's what we're kind of all about. Yep.
I was drunk.
We were both drunk.
Well, apparently not enough.
And that if I was happy being a 7, he could be too. Wow, look at the time. Don't do that, okay? If the wine and our history is not enough for us to be honest, then why bother?
Those who profit shall soon pay. Our words made flesh. For resurrection we pray.
Taste the rainbow, mother.
I think that I have a good grasp on terrestrial decisions than you.
I'm sorry, what kind of science did you say we were?
Whenever you're ready to quit, I know a lot of good addiction counselors.
I bet you do, Medlock.
You can call me Aunt Sarah,
Well, you see, I would if you were my aunt.
We don't have to share genetics to be a family.
Our offer. Open it. Open it!
I think you better do as she says.
That's per week to start, plus bonuses. Oh, great, there's the car. Car? For the airport. I thought we could all go to Paris together.
For best film editing is Chris Buchel for The Cycle Starts and Stops With You.
So, to anyone who sits for an unhealthy time in front of a computer, this is for you, because that's all this is, really. There's a lot of cool editors, and I think you're all really good, and I really appreciate the recognition. Thank you, Jerry, for putting this on. Thank you. Jerry Bell put a lot of work into making this happen, and I know how hard it is to organize events, so I think a lot of that thanks should go to Jerry for making it possible. And I think it's really cool to kind of bring people together to recognize all the people who work in this town for free or with no money or just for the love of the game, and I'm not the only one. And I think that it was cool that everyone kind of gathered together to honor the time people put in.
Best makeup / hairstyling, because that's two different things. If you've ever worked on a bigger show, don't ever ask one to do the other. Okay.
And the winner is Jeremy Austin for Glorious.
Not Jeremy Austin, but I'll accept this on his behalf. We're short filmers helping a buddy out. We're here from the coast, Florence, Oregon, tiny town, old people, retirees. But this is amazing. This guy's been doing this for a long time. It's great that he finally gets recognition for something on such a stage. That's what's beautiful about this thing. Okay, thank you guys.
Well, my name is Omar Alanese. I'm part of the Glorious short film project that Sean Sisson directed, and I'm here accepting the award for Best Makeup and Hair Design for a friend of ours, for Jeremy Austin, who won the award. And you know, even coming from myself, who worked on sound composition for the short film, it's an incredible thing that we can work on our craft regardless of the small community we come from the small town and the audience. You know, if we work together and really have a great team of people that can make a product and put it to, apply it to whatever audience, things like this can happen. And you know, it's a great win for Jeremy, and it's a great win for everyone else that are in towns that aren't as privileged to have events like this, but can still feel hopeful and still feel like they can make waves. They can create good energy that's going to get noticed by the right people, and it only goes from there.
Love everything about your cold eyes. I love everything about your cold eyes. Sometimes it's worthwhile to learn from your tears trapped in your mother's eyes. She's always. And on the other side, soon they'll side. Said family wise from all the evils in their own bloodline. You fly a different kind. There's a castle in the lake. A calm before the fade, where your wounds are on display. Take a look now. Here we never die. Here we never die. Here we never die. The winner is Moniker.
Beautiful. Get back up here. Thanks. I've never accepted an award before.
He's pretty awesome.
I think that I might get this from a trophy store myself sometime for the crew who worked on that video. It was an 8-day shoot. Todd had pneumonia and he wanted to go in the freezing lake on the first day of shooting with him. I was like, dude, you need to chill, bro. Get your body temperature back to normal, then we'll dunk you in the freezing water. But the next day, he had a smile on his face and a skip in his step, and he was ready to face death, and I threw him in. So this award partly goes to him.
It's nice to see all the talent here. #PDX has talent.
So for best commercial, here we go.
We made compromises. Spec'd up before we even started. The tools just don't hold up. Mesh approximations that don't fully account for the science.
To outrun the competition, you need to have complete confidence in your designs.
Grew up in a nice neighborhood, but it didn't do her no good. Death by diamonds and death by diamonds and death by diamonds and death by diamonds and pearls.
Nope. What you need is home security, and solder rod can help.
Do you know what I need?
Solder rod security. Solder rod security can help.
The best thing you can do with your clothes off.
Hey, is your dad an art thief? Because you are a masterpiece.
Don't say anything.
Will you marry me? So, is that a maybe?
Are you hungry? But she looked just like you. Nice. Oh. Here.
Dada, clean the laundry. Dada, change your oil. Dad, I'm doing your taxes. Dad, I got tickets for the big game.
Really? I have no more chips. Please?
Dynamite, baby. They got all kinds of tools for people like you.
Like consulting services, export assistance, even workforce development.
The man's giving back. Check out OregonPhobies.com.
And the winner is... Doritos Little Man Big Moves by Erich Demerath. Come on up, Eric.
The lighting situation here has not improved one bit. But I'd like to thank JB the second and JB the third, most definitely, not only for putting on this event, but for starring in the commercial.
Yeah, no, thank you, Man vs. Film Productions. Do that awesome. Cheers.
You know, the opportunity to work with everybody here in Portland has been phenomenal, and there is a ton of talent, ton of creative and artistic people. I just want it to continue to grow and really be on the map as, you know, another West Coast alternative to Hollywood.
I have something I need to tell everyone too. I'm pregnant.
I'm going to have some words with your boyfriend.
It wasn't my boyfriend, Dad. It was Mr. Smith.
The science teacher? He's pretty cute.
I know.
I'm an 8. I got myself a 9.
That's sweet, hun.
I mean, at least when we started off.
What?
Got it.
Wait, go back a second. I'm a what?
Hun, please. That's awesome.
All right, I think it's time to go.
Oh my God. You're okay.
Yeah, I'm what exactly?
Allie, numbers don't matter.
Try again.
This energy is pure until it is refracted. Is white until it hits the bends.
Explain to me how this is homework.
Jesus, woman, were you a ninja in a past life?
I was, actually, and that doesn't answer my question.
Sorry, I must have dozed. That orgy last night really took it out of me.
The best supporting actress we've got. Kelsey Tucker!
Congratulations. Get up here, Kelsey. Get up here. Greg, you're not as attractive as Kelsey, but that's okay.
I'm not Kelsey Tucker, obviously, but she would like to extend her thanks and appreciation for this. She's working really hard at one of those casinos out by the coast and making money, being an actress, and wants to thank all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelsey. Lovely as always. Best supporting actor.
Bob, are you and Helen having an affair?
I'm sorry, Judy, but I can't take it anymore. Ever since you started going through menopause...
Early menopause, Bob.
Early menopause, you never want to have sex.
Yeah, fine, I'm the thing. Now speak to the collective hive mind. We're here to drain your meat suits of its people paste. In doing so, we'll fill our repository sacks.
So you think just 'cause we're old, we don't still flappity jack, get it on? Well, I've had to clap now, twice since turning 60. It burns in the night.
It's been a long time since I've had a meal with such brilliant company. Time is fleeting. Memory's flawed. At least in most people.
Oh,
both suck. No. You know what, Harvey? I am gonna punch you in the face.
All right, and the winner is, on the right side, Donnie Pearson. For the men.
Here's what I know. As an actor, you can't get an award unless you hit jackpot at some point. And there's people I gotta acknowledge. First and foremost, Michelle Matthews. I can't see you because the lights are shining in my eyes. And my partner in life, my muse, my most harsh creative critic. I love you. I might give this to you. But also on the bends, Christopher and Brian, directors that trusted in me. Thank you. Gabe Twig for capturing this thing. Thank you. Rich Bowles, who isn't here, who wrote the blueprint. Thanks a lot. I mean, it's an honor. Thank you, guys.
Here's the way I see it. I think acting awards are a bit ironic because there's no way I could get an acting award if I hadn't been chosen to be in a great piece with a lot of great talent, you know, like a great crew. So I've already won, you know? Like I already got to expand as an artist. I already got to work with great people, and that whole experience was winning. So the award's the icing on the cake. I mean, the irony of it is that I'm taking it home and I'm not going to share it with everybody.
So for Best Actress Lead,
Disgusting, hideous monster. Ugly. How could anyone love you?
I am doing my homework. I am. My English assignment was to write a 1,000-word essay on the existentialist themes in Gardner's Grendel.
Well, that worked out nicely.
Unfucking believable.
What?
I'm done. You can show our guests out and then go ahead and pick a couch. What?
You've just gotten so fat. I mean, you don't take care of yourself, and ever since you met Helen, you've been jogging and doing yoga.
Here you go. Now. We're leaving.
You're not leaving.
Don't
Not leaving!
Fucking off me! Are you coming with me or what? My treat. No. And what is no in French?
No.
And the opposite of that in French is?
We?
We.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
These things haven't changed. Our entire typological, molecular, biological, they look exactly like us. But inside they are a modge podge of tentacles and hatred waiting to explode and affect the next person at any given moment.
What?
And the winner for Best Actress Lead is...
Yes. That's so exciting. Wait for it. Mia Allen.
You know, I'd be a liar if I didn't say I dreamed of this. I do, like all the time. I'm sorry. Thank you. I think this is super cool that everybody is as communal as they are and supportive of each other and as motivated as we are to, you know, progress. And I hope that I can be with you guys as we raise the standards in this city and move forward and make bigger changes and represent this city as well it can be. Because there's obviously a lot of potential here and there's a lot of beautiful people working their asses off.
Yeah.
So, thank you. Specifically, thank you to Craig, good, like just such a good human, and Kelsey, who obviously complimented everything that I did and made my performance what it was. So thank you so much. And also, guys, I saw you up there. I don't know where you are, but I love you. Thank you.
There's really
really no better city on the planet as far as I'm concerned, at least in the States. But I envision the opportunity for people to make a substantial living, a comfortable living, doing what they do, creating the art that they want to create.
Wow.
I don't see what the big deal is. He's a 6, that's how it's supposed to be. I'm an 8. I got myself a 9.
That's sweet, huh?
I mean, at least when we started off.
What?
Guys get something a peg higher so they can show off what they got. Girls go a peg lower so they don't have to worry about someone snagging him. Stop beating him up about it.
That's a good thing, right? And in the meantime, I could use some help with my business. Someone to take care of the books, track orders, follow-up calls, that sort of thing. I'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you like birds? I like them too.
So Tony, Anton, how do you know Anna?
Okay, see ya.
Everyone, I have something that I want to get off my chest.
Hannah, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just a little nauseous.
I have done some soul searching while I've been at college, and
Someone pass the gravy.
I just want to tell you all that I think I was just about to say that I think.
And the winner is Tom Robinson for Strong. It's nice to be recognized for something you did 12 years ago. But more importantly than me tonight, today is my mother's birthday. My mom is here with a birthday entourage of old friends that have known me since I was a tiny little person. And actually Cassie and Lou are here tonight, who the last time Cassie and Lou saw me on a stage was in 1983 at the Missoula Children's Theater showcase event, where I mouthed every word of the 1-hour show, even the parts that weren't mine, because I was that kind of kid. On the spectrum from day one. But yeah, thanks a lot. Those of you that know me know that I live for this shit. This is all I do, and this is my thing. And to be recognized for it, even if it's a dozen years after the fact, is still a very cool thing. So thank you very much. Keep going. And for those of you who have only been doing this for less than 5 years, which to me is kind of new. So if you've been doing this less than 5 years, just keep going, because if you just press on, and as my mom would say, press on, just press on and keep doing this shit, and just do it because it drives you, and not for this. Don't do it for this. Don't do it for this. This. Do this. Yeah. All this. This is great. This is cool. This is really cool. But do it because because this is what you're meant to do, not because you want one of these.
We are great at all the stuff that comes to town, but the stuff that we make homegrown is awesome too. And I think that tonight is a celebration of that homegrown stuff that not necessarily, you know, I mean, I've worked on the TV shows, I've done Grimm and Leverage and all that, but this homegrown stuff that we do, that we recognize that, you know, is still relevant years after the fact, I'm very proud of that.
Here, I'm going to do the nominees for the Best Trailer. Here we go, Best Trailer.
Eat a potato.
Where do potatoes come from? I don't know.
My potatoes were very flavored, Ted.
You are a few French fries short of a full deck.
Hey, it's me. What? Well, if you want potatoes, you're going to need money.
This is hopeless.
So what's his name?
What is the deal with the fish?
Oh, did we have a little accident?
Your hands up. This is all. It's the best weed on the West Coast, and it's free. Throw your hands up. This is all. What the?
Just Javier.
You remember me? That's okay. You'll know me now. I want you to know that I have a clear and simple dispute of custody. This is not about race.
Well, that's good to know, Frank. But it still looks as if you're aiming to forcibly take my son from me.
So what's in the serum?
You don't need to know. You just get it to us. That's your job.
Where is it? Tell us who you died.
On the bike.
Look at this case. This metal case was in my bag.
Come see me Monday. Feel sorry for you, man.
This here's a contract position. Sign it now or get out.
You're not going to give me time to think about it?
When I write, I'm free. A doorway can lead to a tiny room today, or an empty field yesterday, or a cathedral tomorrow.
The winner for Best Trailer is...
This is gonna be exciting.
The beautiful Todd Freeman.
Yeah! Oh, you again. There you go.
I'd just like to say thank you to the cast and the crew for the trailer. And, well, my wife who puts up with all of my bull.
Well, what I would like to say is that pain is temporary, art is forever, and that's why we're here tonight. Thank you to everyone in this room who is fighting the big fight with everyone else in the world that's pushing towards a dream. So, thanks.
We were lucky enough to get into a curated film market in Montreal that's in conjunction with the Fantasia Film Festival, and we were able to present this piece in front of 250 or so sales agents and distributors and co-producers and actors and you name it. And we met some amazing people, and hopefully we're going to be shooting the actual features later this year.
All right, I'm going to read the nominees for Best Short Film.
It's okay, Colin. Sometimes when people get scared,
They say and do terrible things.
You're on a 10.
Okay, let's cut this. We all know exactly why you're here. Eddie! Eddie!
Shut up! I thought you said he said that thing was gone.
Look, I understand that you're going through a difficult time, Mary. I do. But regardless, you need to start showing me some respect.
I respect every holy word that comes out of your mouth.
If that were true, you'd be inside finishing your homework.
What is it like? Having a life where your top... Nay, only priority is Mary's homework. I mean, that must make conversation really difficult. I bet Mr. Medlock...
Hey, Missy, you better check that attitude.
I am so sorry.
It's not his fault. She went straight for the dick. That's not fair.
You know what, man? What's wrong with you? You can't take a punch for a friend?
Sorry, man. Instinct. Plus, fucking's in my DNA. It's not something I can just turn off. You're okay.
Yeah, I'm what exactly?
Allie, numbers don't matter.
Try again.
Held his hand when he offered?
I came here for an interview. Of course I shook his hand.
You want to have sex with my husband?
I'm not sure that...
Of course we could all do it. I'm not opposed to a threesome if that'll help ease things in.
A few weeks ago, Enrique and I did ecstasy, and it was amazing.
Well, Helen and I had kinky sex last weekend. I was her slave, and she whipped me.
I want a divorce.
We're all winners in the end on this one. All right, wow, here we go. Here we go. Dread Drunk, Chris Wilson, congratulations.
So all I did was just put some cameras on drunk people, and they did really, really good. There's nothing to it from what I did. So really, it's the people who, for all the drum series, we had 20 or 30 actors who were completely sloshed on camera. Like this, I mean, any awards that should go to anybody should be to them. The fact that they were able to put themselves out there and show themselves at their absolute worst, like, you know, they deserve anything that any award that could be given. So thank you so much for this, but it really goes to all the people that were drunk on camera. Thank you.
It's, you know, it comes down to the people. We did a thing with a drunk cast, so our cast was drunk the entire time, and it's weird but wonderful to kind of be around, as a sober person, to be around these people that are very open, and our cast is wonderful and really great people. It's amazing that they're able to open themselves up like that and be drunk on camera and share a part of themselves. It's so strange and so weird. So it's the people that were on this were wonderful.
Best Director, Short Film. Here we go. It's a big list of fabulously talented people.
the winner for the Best Director of a Short Film is...
I'm so excited and nervous.
It's ridiculous.
It's kind of crazy because the tension is palpable.
I might be shaking.
Yeah, maybe. Ooh.
Chris Bouchal, the cycle starts.
Congratulations, Chris!
Thanks, Jerry, again for putting on this event. This film is about the cyclical nature of child abuse, and I think that the reason I made this film is really simple, guys. I feel like a lot of us in this room, we may have had troubled childhoods, or we had something that sparked our creativity in the first place. And whoever you are and wherever you're at in life, it's really important to remember one thing. You're not competing against anybody but yourself. And when you make a movie, you're not going against anyone except who's in your own brain. And so when you look around at other people and you see like this and you see this, it doesn't really matter. What matters is how you feel on the inside, and expressing that and trying to connect with another human being. And that's what film is all about. And thank you very much.
You know, you grow by working with talented people. You grow by working with people who are better than you. You grow by being pushed outside of your comfort zone. And you grow by ultimately putting in the work. I mean, everyone wants to look cool and stuff, but really it's about how you are when you're dealing with that mountain. And that mountain may be editing, that mountain may be sound design, that mountain may be acting, but in the end, you are the only person climbing it.
So, we are here to present something to a very crucial part of our industry. When you need water, who do you call? The PAs! When you need a sandwich, who do you call? The PAs! When you need a call time, actually when you don't want the call time, but you have to have it, and they come into your trailer and they wake you up, who is it? The PA! Yes! The PA of the year, with great honor, is Jacob Block!
I had no idea I was even nominated, or I called in sick to work today, so I probably wouldn't have got this if I did that on all my other projects. So I just want to say thank you very much. It's very nice to be recognized for the many years of hard work that you do in this business. So thank you all very much.
So the next award is really kind of special, and this is the Community Service Award, and it's an award that honors a contribution to our film community, this community right here in this room, voluntarily. This father and son duo wanted to return the favor for those who helped them. They wanted to pay it forward with the hope of helping in whatever way they could to promote the growth of the local film community. Janaka and Christopher Jayawardena
You have 1 hour for a speech. Go ahead.
I guess the last thing is simply thanks also for giving us this award now, so we never have to worry about ever getting it again. That's good.
But Jesse is a powerhouse in this town. He's had a powerhouse career. I had the privilege of meeting him once several years ago, and it was very hard to, it's easier to stand up here with a microphone with the light shining on me than it is to talk to Jesse Vince, simply because he's had such a good career. He's a person to look up to. All of us should be hoping to become someone like that in the community and in the industry.
I'm kind of suspicious about the Lifetime Achievement Award, because you know, it's kind of also a thing, you know, that could be saying, get lost, you geezer, out of here, mother. Now, you know, it's been a wonderful thing here, and And I'm just wondering about a couple of things and whether or not I just finally wore people down. That's why I'm getting this award. And you know something, the people always ask me the same thing. They always came to me and they said, do I have it? And I said, look, here's the deal about acting. I mean, if you looked at Danny DeVito and you didn't know who he was, would you say, hey, there's a movie star? You know, you wouldn't do that. Here's the thing about acting is this. If you study acting, and not only strengthen certain aspects of yourself, but you're going to meet the best people and the most interesting people that you've ever met in your life, and you will bond with them, and you become friends with them for the rest of your life. And the whole film community is like that. They are extraordinary personalities, extraordinarily gifted, all of them, with an amazing intelligence. And I said, that's the deal. And I'll tell you this right now, that if you go on a location, that's an adventure. And if you are working with actors that you really love and a script that has a great story, because that's the key to all films. Number one, great story. And if you have that, then you don't need to die and go to heaven because you're already there. And you know something? The people of Portland, Oregon, and this night is one of the best nights I've ever had. I've been to the Oscars 30 times and the Emmys 20 times. And I want to tell you something. I'm having so much fun tonight. It has been such a great time. And thank you, guys.